I'm going to have an in-box preview look at this new kit here from ICM Models, which is the 1/72nd scale F-16AM of the Ukrainian Air Forces with PAG-14, and it's part of their Brave Ukraine series. This kit just came out. It's probably been a few weeks that this kit has come out, but I have not opened it yet or checked it out. And as far as I can tell, this is a reboxing of the Hasegawa kit, but we will open it up and see what you actually get inside. So here's our box, our artwork here, really nice artwork, just showcasing the aircraft here. Our kit number also is going to be 72145. On the side here gives us like a little blurb here on the aircraft, and also the kit itself. It's saying a 73 parts and whatnot. Then the side, and on this side, I guess it looks like we're getting 2 aircraft options here. Not much. I mean, there's not really going to be a whole lot of difference to them, other than like they've just got the different number on them, but they probably would look exactly the same. And because there's only like, at one time there was like about, I think, 7 of these things in existence. You probably could get photographs of the actual aircraft itself. I don't think it would be that hard to find the actual aircraft itself, to know how to perfectly paint it and set it up. Like if it's got any kind of patchwork or anything that's different, you probably should be able to, with the limited numbers of these things that were actually put into service, I think you should be able to find each individual aircraft. But we will open it up and see what we get in here. This thing is taped differently. I don't know if the store did this or if this was because I thought the ICM usually uses those little round stickers. These are more like your normal masking or scotch tape that you see, so I'm not sure if they weren't stuck down or what. I was able to order mine through Copper's Hobbies in Ontario, so if you're looking for one, they can probably get one for you. If you're in Canada, I don't know what they do internationally, but that's where I got mine anyways, so we will open it up and have a look. I love the ICM boxes. I love that they give you the little box, and then you have the this piece, very sturdy cardboard box. It's a really nice way of doing kits so they don't get damaged. Okay, oh wow, what's this? Okay, I wasn't expecting whatever this is. So we'll open it up, and I think that's tarmac. We will have to have a look because I will get the instructions out. And we'll put this stuff back in and have a look. Okay, so here's our aircraft. Beautiful instruction sheet, typical ICM. I mean, if you're new to ICM, this is typical of their stuff. Really beautiful. You've got the Ukrainian translation, and then you've got the English translation on this side. Something doesn't really bother me when they do stuff like this. Revell will do it. I'm not sure if Revell gives you other options, but they give you a call out for their own ICM paint line, and I think that's perfectly fine. You should be able to find like conversion sheets online for different paint brands, but really, like, if you're like a serious modeler in that, you probably prefer your own paint brands anyways. It's not like you're going to go off the chart that they show you in the kit. So I really don't mind if they're just giving you advertising for their own paint brand. Like if these aren't available to you, you should be able to find an alternative to it. It's not like really any color is perfect or correct. And we'll move this out of the way. We'll just go through our instructions first. We'll go through the instructions first, but it's showing us here our sprues, and I guess these are various weapons we won't be using, like I think those are actually cluster bombs and older style sidewinders, but we might look at those on the sprue. So you got a pilot, and looks like we'll have decals for our instruments. Pretty basic. And then this will require a little bit of attention. I'm guessing you're just cutting the back off the pylon. Shouldn't be a big deal to remove that. And then you add the little slicers on the nose. Can't remember whose stock they were. They were Dutch or something. Where these aircraft actually, where they dug them out of, I think it was Dutch. So you might want to look up a Dutch aircraft if you're gonna, like, if you for more details. But this will be a little bit difficult because it's showing you where to put them on here. Like, you'll have to measure it out. But I mean, if I was gonna build it, I would just do it by eye anyways. It's not that big a deal. And then here's our landing gear, and looks like we get a nice boarding ladder there. And the canopies can be opened. Then we go into our weapons. So it looks like we got that one funky pylon. I don't know what it actually does. It's probably ECM, like countermeasures equipment. I'm guessing that's what it is, because it's got like a little reflector on it. I don't actually know though. And then there's a sidewinder. So you're getting just your basic armaments here. Your AMRAAMs and sidewinders, like your air defense missiles. But there's a lot of resin companies that do various little armaments, like the most modern armaments, like the glide bombs, and I think the F-16 can carry a Storm Shadow. I'm not positive on that. It might or it might not, but like some of the modern weaponry you should be able to find like through resin companies and that. And then here's one of our subjects, which is 3596. It says down here, it's giving us a little information, just saying it's from the Armed Forces of Ukraine 2024. And same thing on this aircraft. So you've got two different options there, which is pretty nice. We will have a look at our decals because they're right here, and these decals are pretty nice. They have a weird kind of a carrier film, but I bet if you laid these down, they would lay down really nice. Like, the carrier film isn't perfectly centered, but all of the colors in that look beautiful. It looks like a really nice sheet. And of course, you've got all your stencils, and then we have our instrument panel there, which is, you know, nothing to write home about. Of course, if you really want a oh, it's interesting. It's giving you. Okay, I guess this is two different models. I was thinking maybe it could be for a two-seater the way the decal is, but it's not. It's two different styles of instrument panel there. So, but yeah, the decals look beautiful, and I bet these would lay down really nice. It looks like heavy carrier film. I don't know if it shows up on camera or not, but the way it is, how thin it is, I bet you it's actually better in the long run. I just want to see what this is. It's just advertising their, yeah, it's just advertising their paints. Which are, so here you've got the Ghost of Kiev set there, which wouldn't be used for this one anyways, but yeah, they've got all your various different paints in there, which is pretty nice. I have not used their paints and stuff, but I mean, I assume they're fine. Modern paints are usually pretty good. So it didn't say anything about this stuff right here. It looks like it's a metal tarmac, is what it actually looks like. I'm guessing that's what it is. Like, it's stuff you lay down for like a little makeshift tarmac or something. Like, I don't know if it should show up on there. If somebody knows exactly what this is, I'm assuming it is. I know they do little tarmacs and stuff with some kits and whatever, but it didn't mention that at all on the. Let me see if it says on here. Doesn't say anything on there. Oh, that's what that PAG-14 is. Okay, see, I was okay. So the kit includes a set of PAG-14 airfield plates for creating a parking area for the aircraft. Okay, so that's what I thought the PAG-14 was, that like whatever it is, ECM equipment or countermeasures equipment, that special pylon. I assumed that's what it was. So okay, so that's mystery solved there. But we can see the plates. I don't think there's any reason to get those out. And then, okay, so here's our aircraft itself. Yeah, it says made in Japan specifically. I don't know if this is a brand new, like if they did a run of these, or if these were like leftover stock from Japan. Don't know. Not like, it really doesn't matter too much. But we will have a look here and see how our moldings look. I'm not sure if we'll find a date on here, because this Hasegawa kit I think is a little bit dated. Not that it really matters with Hasegawa, of course, because they're beautiful. You can see the absolutely beautiful panel lines on there. Still holds up today. I mean, I don't like how they have the nose cone as a part of the aircraft, because you can see those little I don't know if, I think yeah, they are. There's the pitot, or whatever those are, horizontal thingies. They're molded in there, so you'd have to stand like right beside them real close. I don't necessarily like that. Oh, okay, so look at on the inside, it has holes here for those like the slicers. I mean, I would highly recommend drilling those out with just a little tiny drill bit to get the alignment right. I don't know why they told you to measure them out and put them on there. That's kind of odd, because it is molded in here, so that's really awesome. So here's our main body there. We'll go into the other piece. You can see the bottom. I mean, what can you say about Hasegawa's kits? I mean, they're always amazing. Their F-16s were state-of-the-art for years and years. And our intake there. We've got our little pilot there. It's acceptable. And our seat, like, it's made for the pilot. I mean, obviously, you can replace the seat. I'm sure it's not too hard to get the replacement seat for one of these. We've got our ladder. We'll flip it around. You can see inside of our gear doors, which you probably will see pretty noticeable. And then you don't have any cockpit details. So a Quintuset would be the way to go for that if you're worried about the cockpit. And then here's our wings and stuff. The trimming of this won't be any problem at all. And you won't have any posable like flaps or anything like that. And same on the tail. Yeah, see, I thought the Europeans had that great big boom on the bottom of the tail that was for a parachute, because their runways were all short, and I thought they had a big boom. So you'd have to do a little further research on this aircraft. Like if there's a specific one you want to make, I would look at that. Of course, I'm not an expert at all. And then we've got our pylons. It's all drilled out for the pylons. So our wings are just one piece. There's no plug or anything. Kind of makes it nice. And then here's our weapon sprue. So yeah, you've got like, I believe these are the, I forgot that they call them like I forget what they are, but they're cluster bombs anyways. CBU units, and then you've got your pylons, and you've got all your fuel tanks, which is nice. Details are raised on them. I don't know why they do that, but they are raised. And you've got your old sidewinders and your new sidewinders and your pylons. And we have our glass, which for an F-16 is very important because it is a very prominent glass to it. So here's our glass. Actually looks pretty good. It's a little bit scratched and beat up, which actually adds probably to this kit, because these were like refurbished, like junk that was just laying around that they gave the Ukrainians, so they probably would have little nicks and scratches and things on the canopy to begin with. They wouldn't be like perfect. So it looks okay. And there's no seam on it. So yeah, that looks excellent. I'm sure you would have to tint it. I'm guessing they have the tinted canopy. Then we will look at basically our new sprue. All right. Oh wow! So we get an absolutely. What happened to this? Oh, here. Oh, okay, there was no AMRAAM. I never even noticed, but you get an absolutely beautiful AMRAAM missile on there. Top notch. And those pylons are, yeah, they got the extra little chaff and flare, like buckets in them. And yeah, so this would be our ICM contribution. And they even have the, like an upgraded rail there. Really nice. There's our slicers. And I guess these are extra. I forget what they are, but yeah, they had them on the wings, on the front slats on the wings. But yeah, you're getting all the improvements here. I wonder why they did that with the slicers, though. They're telling you to measure them out rather than use those little holes there, but it doesn't really matter. They look absolutely beautiful. It's too bad they didn't actually do the aircraft themselves, because I think as beautiful as this kit is, I think they would have made a phenomenal one themselves. So it looks pretty good. I mean, you really can't go wrong with that Hasegawa kit, as old as it is. And like you get the little tarmac there. They should. I mean, like some people would know, but like myself, I had no idea that this was the tarmac, or the the ground that you can basically put your aircraft on. I thought it was this pylon. I mean, I wish it was a little bit more clear. But anyways, so here's our Ukrainian Air Force F-16AM 1/72nd scale from ICM models, and it looks pretty good. So thank you for watching.